that in the early years of the 21st century, man was being closely watched by intelligence greater than theirs. It somehow mortal as their own.
Through the chaos, we become the Fanatics. The Fanatics. The Fanatics.
That's right, folks. You're listening to Fanatics and the Fan. My name is Hawk, and I've got a special surprise for everybody. It is the Filmmakers Weekend here at Fanatics and the Fan. I cannot be more excited. I have the best and the brightest of filmmaking in the Southwest Missouri area. Of course, I'm here with co-hosting the show this week is my steampunk queen. How you doing, Miss Sandy?
Good. How are you?
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Just to begin the introductions, I have a little bit of an inside joke for all of these. I have actually auditioned for all of these people and got none of the roles.
You never auditioned for any of the stuff that I put out.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You have no taste.
Directly to my right, of course, he's known here as the movie guy. He's also a filmmaker and one of my favorite fanatics. Keith, there's
movie guy, overall dude. Yes.
So much stuff going on.
Yes. When is there not?
With all of the movies coming out, have you been at home yet? Has your wife seen you in the last 2 weeks?
She's been to a lot of the movies with me. So,
but it's they're getting all your money.
Not yet, but they are. They're pulling a good amount.
Across from you, I know I've seen some of the stuff she's putting out. Love it. Her and Brent with Luxferous Productions, and I know I said that name right. Did I get it right that time?
Yes.
Awesome. Welcome, Helena and Brent. How are ya?
I am cold.
I've turned off the AC.
I appreciate it.
Which actually helps me for sound anyway. You've been working nonstop. You've got a bunch of projects you just either wrapped up or are in post or.
Two web series. One which was nominated for the LA Web Fest this year.
Nice, congratulations.
And
awesome.
Then we have 1 day filming of Top Secret Crush left, and then that'll be in post.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Are you excited?
It's actually almost that it is.
I'm ready to quit wearing that wig. I have a headache at the end of the day.
Across from you, Josiah of Into the Dark Productions. How are you, buddy?
Not too bad. How you doing today?
I actually had to drag you off set to come and do this.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You have been working constantly, nonstop for what, like 2-3 months now?
We've been filming solidly for about 3 months. We've been in production for about 10 months.
I know a little bit about it. We're going to talk a little bit about it later. I can't wait.
Absolutely.
And of course, she's a fan favorite. She's always here. Although we have moved the mic farther away from her so we can keep close to our time from American Wasteland.
Wow.
Hey, Brittany, how are you?
Well, I mean, good, I guess.
What insulting her? Come on, man.
Actually,
I'm a fan favorite, but I don't get to have a mic.
when I originally decided to do this show, I had set this to do this on Sunday, and I get this hate email from Brittany. You do know the season finale of Walking Dead is Sunday night. And I'm not doing anything the whole day. No one talked to me. No one bothered me. Could you be any more excited?
Well,
this is an intense one, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm torn because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in a depression afterwards.
I know, a Sunday without Walking Dead, I just can't imagine it.
Well, not even the fact that it's going to be gone for a while, but the fact that I'm pretty sure we're going to lose a main character this time. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm excited because I love the show, and I think this season's been really good. It's been really intense, but I'm going to be probably in a depression after Sunday.
At least until Game of Thrones.
We're not caught up on that yet. We've got the new season. We don't have HBO. We don't have HBO. I know. We don't have it though.
You have
we're
to buy
broke.
it season by season on
Yeah,
DVD. Yeah,
we're
we do
broke.
that too.
Okay, then Penny
We're
Dreadful.
broke.
Penny Dreadful's coming up. It'll help.
I
We
do.
don't
I
have
need to start
Showtime
watching
either.
that. I've seen like the first 3 episodes, and I really like it. I like the dark gothic stuff.
You'll love it. You'll love it
I
when
know.
you're able to sit down and watch it. Any of you guys have seen that show?
I
You
love
It's on Netflix, isn't it?
Oh, Showtime.
Oh,
It is
Showtime. No, I don't have
phenomenal.
Showtime.
What's her name? Yeah, I love her. I think she's fabulous.
You're going to really love her in this show. Trust me, it's everything you could ever want from a gothic, turn-of-the-century, horror television series.
The
It
episodes
is
I watched were
phenomenal.
really good. I like how it's shot. What I saw of it, I like how it's shot, and I like that it was. They just kind of dropped you in, which was nice because so many times nowadays, I think a lot of storytellers want to say, "Here's everybody's backstories. Here's this guy's backstory. Here's this guy's backstory. This is their whole entire life."
Yeah.
Now you're caught up, but like with the episodes I saw, it was literally just like, here is a random guy, so it was neat because there's mystery,
Yeah.
which I think is lacking in a lot of storytelling nowadays.
And blood.
Yeah, there's
Trust
a lot of
me,
blood.
they do not shy away from it.
There's
It's
a lot
nothing
of
like the
blood.
Red Wedding, but, you know.
I liked what I saw. I like the dark gothic stuff, though. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I was thinking that same thing.
That's okay. We think that about him all the time. 24/7.
One of the reasons why I wanted to get this many filmmakers together, obviously, because I have no good sense.
That's real.
Just to pick some brains, and I know that all of you work in and around the Ozarks, so I'm going to start just because it's one of the things I'm most excited to ask you guys. What's about the best and worst thing about working in the Ozarks? I'm going to start with you, Helena, because I know you've worked on so many projects here lately. or is there anything good or bad?
Good answer. I would probably say that there's a lot of foliage, a lot of nice woods and hiking trails that we get a lot of natural lighting from. I enjoy that. It's really pretty, especially just watching it from like the viewfinder and then seeing it on the big screen. Probably worst, I would say, I don't want to complain about our actors, but just getting the schedules together. It's a pain in the ass. I hate it. I have a headache all the time.
Josiah, why did your eyebrows go up?
That's the bane of my existence. It's
Right?
the absolute worst
Yep.
thing on the planet.
That was pretty much the answer I was thinking.
Yeah.
The schedules.
Yeah.
Brittany?
I have to agree. One of my favorite parts is the locations here. We've been really lucky, but like there's the reason we got David Fielding for Strange Happenings, the guy that played Zordon, was because I posted pictures from Drifter, and he was like, "Oh, your sets are gorgeous. Like, where do you film?" And we were like, someone's backyard." Like that's where it's at. It was at Jason Preston's like family's farm, and it's just like and you can go in so many different directions. So I mean, if it's like you need a hilltop and like woods, we have a lot of people that we know, like Crosby. We shoot out at his place a lot, and he has these amazing woods, and they're so crazy. Like, they're the weirdest looking trees I've ever seen in my life. They look like they're from a horror film. But then, as far as like the worst part, like media coverage, it's really hard to get coverage. Like when a couple years ago we went to LA Webfest, and we were lucky enough that both of our shows won, and then another web series also won from here. And it was like a big thing, and like when we were there, like they were like, "Springfield, Missouri, what's that?" Like, and you guys,
When you say Springfield, they automatically think Illinois.
yeah, and they say, "You guys do film there?" ? So we were like, "Oh yeah, there's tons of stuff there. There's a lot of people doing things in Springfield, and we have a lot of really talented people there, from like directing and writing and acting. So it's really there's a lot of talent there." But we were like, "Hey, we're seeing if we could maybe get like coverage on the news." To see, like, hey, like, look, 3 separate productions from Springfield went to LA and they've won awards, and like, they're bringing attention to the area. Nope, they're like, no, we don't really think that's like the story we want to run with. So I mean, I think it's really hard to get coverage around here. Like, even when you're doing really good things, it just seems like they want to go another way. That's something that frustrates me.
What about you, Keith?
That's pretty much 4 for 4 on that one. We have places here that just look fantastic. I mean, there are some beautiful places in this state and around this area. And I gotta say, whenever I've posted pictures of places like Tonka, and I have friends on the East Coast, and they look at that and they want to know, where I traveled to have that picture. And it's like, well, I tell them it's Tonka, it's here in Missouri. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you guys had things like that there. Makes you wonder.
Locations?
Yeah, I know, but it's just like, makes you wonder what a lot of our tax money has gone to over the last 30, 40 years in advertising Missouri as a place to come to. If you are still finding
Ozark advertisements every other day, or Arkansas advertisements every other day. On
well,
television.
I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
it's
which is a great place to shoot, but
well, again, it's I think to focus it a little bit more, Southwest Missouri just doesn't do anything for us. It's like they're not interested in talking about a lot of the projects that go on here, a lot of the people that leave this area and go on to do amazing things. You know, you've had people that have come from this area that have worked on films like, the Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. And you've had people that have left this area that work on Game of Thrones right now. You don't hear about those individuals. You get nothing from it. And so it's almost like you might as well just not be doing anything.
and of course one of the most
So-
notable, Mr. Pitt and his family. And his
But that's the
entourage.
trap, Hawk. Everybody keeps repeating that to cover up for their ignorance for everything else.
That is
So-
true, but he is here from.
No, it's not hate on Brad. In fact, I think Brad rolls his eyes every time that's mentioned. It's just the fact that there are a lot of people that come from this area that do a lot of great things. And there are a lot of people currently here in this area in Southwest Missouri doing a lot of great things. But unless we decide to actually haul off and kill a bunch of people, we can't get any coverage.
Well, and it's insane too, because you see what it's doing for Atlanta. You know, I mean, look at all of the huge things that are being shot there now. You know, from television
I
shows.
contemplated moving.
To, yeah, I mean, and it's because they were like, okay,
I'll
we
be a
should
walker.
have a tax break for this.
Yes.
It's going to bring in a lot of work. It's going to bring in a lot of revenue. We were talking to a guy today at the Comic Cave that was like, yeah, we took a trip down there, and it's like you can go to all the Walking Dead sets. You can go here to this set. Like some of the Hunger Games were shot. In
Oh,
this
you can
area,
see just about any of the Marvel films because they keep
Yeah.
focusing down there.
and they do.
And it's
just-
between that place, between Cleveland, between even now Louisiana's coming back after they got rid of Bobby Jindal. So, yes, everything's easier.
Yeah, we need a tax break here. And,
Big time.
And it would bring more.
And speaking of getting news coverage, we're going to step away real quick and get our news coverage from Mr. Larry Lido at geekycool.com and hear from a couple of our sponsors. And when we come back, we're going to find out what actually inspires these filmmakers to do the work that they do here in the Ozarks.
I'm Larry Lytle, and here's the geeky cool news you need to know. Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice continues to dominate the box office. It's already brought in over $424 million nationally and $530 globally. At a recent horror convention, Firefly veteran Alan Tudyk announced the in-development status of a sequel for his movie Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Netflix has released the trailer for their new animated series, Voltron Legendary Defender. Voltron Defender of the Universe is a classic 1980s anime series that many fans hold dear. Netflix will attempt to grab a hold of those same fans and bring them into this new re-imaging of the series. LEGO has released the trailer for their new LEGO Batman movie. This humorous and fun version of Batman from the LEGO movie will have his own movie. This week's episode of CBS's Supergirl guest starred The Flash. The episode was aptly named The World's Finest. It saw a crossover from the CW's The Flash, and it was a ratings boom for CBS. This episode had 724 million viewers just on the night of the episode. That does not include TiVo or DVR numbers. Game of Thrones and Star Wars The Force Awakens actress Jessica Henwick has been cast for Netflix Iron Fist. Henwick was cast as the female lead for Netflix Iron Fist and will be none other than the kick-butt Colleen Wing. Marvel Comics continues to prepare their fans for their 2016 big events. Marvel has been teasing images with their Dead No More event that appears to be focused on Spider-Man. They've also been teasing their big summer event crossover of Civil War II. Meanwhile, last week at WonderCon, DC released a bunch of information about their new Rebirth event, giving artists and titles that will be taking place in DC. This looked like it could